What's good, party people? We're gonna try this again. Uh, we started off with an episode that was about 17 minutes, and then we would just move to bring it to an end. And essentially, what we were talking about was just the level of entertainment your own person is. To no one, to nobody. To nothing. Everything that you constitute as being your me, whether you just are completely trapped without an imagination into believing that you are balls to bones, or vagina to your toes, I don't know. The body. I mean, there's some physical entities that are here who are ill-equipped to imagine anything beyond what they are currently physically experiencing. It just is what it is, my G's. There's nothing wrong with this either. Once you see the spectrum of humanity that is available in regards to the range of experiences that can be had. I mean, the possibilities are unlimited. The only thing stopping you from imagining what you perceive yourself as being able to do is what you perceive to be you. It's literally a dimension of infinite possibility, of which we're barely scratching the surface of, as the species comes clawing and scratching its way out of a most primitive era in time, as we are at the cusp of the transition and evolution of all mankind. We're at the precipice of radical, subjective transformation. On a planetary scale. And there isn't anything that can stop it. It has been destined to arrive from the beginning of time. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got sent into outer space on that one. Okay. Wow. I mean, really, like, poof. I entered the void. Okay. It was a moment of just presence, and I'm not mad at it. I mean, geez Louise, that's what you want. You just want to be here. And yeah. We got where we were pointing. We're sitting right there in the stillness. It is very empty. We're 7 minutes in. Okay. I guess we'll start to begin with the readings. I mean, I was on the roll with the last one. I think I'm going to go ahead and share that one, the one that's 17 minutes. But I think I'm just going to put that one in Facebook. We'll listen to it. But oh my gosh, yeah. That's what we were talking about. Being entertained. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what it was. We're starting to remember. Yes. No, this is very important. This is very important. You have to know. You have to know. Yeah. You gotta know. Nothing. Dot, dot, dot. But pure. Entertainment. It is through realizing the fantasy of your mislabeled pseudo reality. It's crucial to recognize this in order to be able to live rested and nested in the peace of the actuality of your true presence. This will provide so much richness and full-bodied presence to your sense of existence. Profound depth. Yeah. Endless joy. Abundant peace. And in adversity, a seething passion, a drive to effortlessly strive for greatness. And the fluctuation between these things is relentless. Increasing exponentially, dependent upon any attempts at experiencing a resistance to these things. obliterating anything that would keep the psyche from seeing in the midst of everything what it is. You are I am now. The nothing. Are you not entertained? Oh my gosh. If you're not entertained, then that means you're not playing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're not playing and you're confused. You got the cart in front of the horse. And it would appear that you are off course. But that also is not true, because all paths lead to you. Ah, yes, indeed. You are inescapable. Except to a mind that is closed and boxed in, incapable of having the inclination to even begin to contemplate, let alone comprehend beyond the concepts of what you only perceive to be you, in order to clear your mental space. And the efforts to know experientially what it means to be completely dissolved within the nothing. You know, I would say don't knock it till you tried it, but you can't make an addict quit. Just like the AA, it is by divine grace. If you want to kick an addiction, then you have to be willing to admit that you will need to request the help of that which is greater than what you perceive to be your me. It's really quite elementary, but so long as you think you are the boss in any dimension, you will mentally and emotionally remain confounded by tension. Yeah. Because like the Buddha said, to be human is to know suffering. And one of the surest and only ways to find relief is to slip into your own already existent realization of that everything is the nothing. You I am now. You are. You I am now. We're waiting on the computer right now. We're feeling this one today, okay? All right, I'm trying to tell you. It's a certain kind of way. I mean, we were feeling it yesterday too. We feel it every day, but today is just yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah. Whenever it gets like that. Yeah. Yeah. That's not something that you have control over. It's physiological transformations that are just affiliated with different levels of joy. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah. And the computer's acting hanky-panky right now, too. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. Hold on, let me see. Shut it down. Come on. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's go, Bob. Give me something. Hmm? Okay. How about that? Really? Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I think it just wanted a little break. I don't know if I ever officially turned it off. While we're sitting here waiting, feel free to pick up your copy of the book. It's the Path to Joy. I'm distracted, but it's a really good book. Okay, I had this open already, but okay. Looks like it looks like they shut me down. This is proving I'm not a robot right now. Okay, so I'm hoping that you're just enjoying the tunes. It's The Red Giant. That's the title. You can find that on YouTube. I'm not going to edit this either. This is just organic. This is just what it is, you know? Yes. Love that safety, you know? I mean, I really wouldn't want anybody stealing my page. That would be fucked up. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing rolling, huh? There were some good ones today. There's good ones every day. All right. This is an intellectual heavyweight here, Jiddu Krishnamurti. Pretty sure I've mentioned his name before. He's quoted as saying, "What is important is not letting go, but finding out why you are dependent." Well, you know what? I don't really need to go over that one because we just got finished talking about that about 4 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All that password stuff. There we go. This is a good one. This is pretty heavy duty. This is someone I consider personally to be the Mike Tyson of Eastern gurus. This is easily the Mike Tyson. It's Nisargadatta Maharaj. And for me, the Muhammad Ali of gurus, Eastern gurus, would be Ramana Maharshi. That's how I see him. Nisargadatta is like the one punch hitter, bang, okay? He seemed to have delivered with a certain intensity. Yes. And Ramana Maharshi had a little bit of finesse. He was real smooth with it. That's interesting. Yeah. Nice and smooth. Anyway. Nisargadatta Maharaj. Okay, here we go. If I feel like laughing, I'm not gonna hold it back. I mean, shit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It's I don't give a fuck what is happening, okay? You break for fucking laughter in good times, okay? All the damn time. You better do it, okay? Like, I need to take a time out for this fucking laughter break, okay? Give me a moment here, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm telling you, it does not. Well, you know what? I gotta take that back. It can't pay you fake money, okay, to take this shit serious, okay? It can't. It's gonna pay you some fake ass money, all right? But in terms of inner joy, and yes, there is a fucking difference, okay? Shit. Whoop. Okay, because you can have all the money and you still gonna have all the motherfucking problems. You're still gonna have the fucking problems. The problems don't go anywhere. Shit. What did he say? And I think he was telling the truth. More money, more problems. If he ain't had that much money, he wouldn't have had closets and rooms of baby oil. He wouldn't have been able to afford this shit. Okay? He wasn't lying, okay? I mean, I'm not saying he's not a liar. But he wasn't lying. Wait, is he the one that came up with that? More money, more problems? Yeah, I think that was him. Absolutely. Shit, he was telling the truth the whole damn time, wasn't he? Ooh, wee. Okay. Shit, money will just exacerbate and exaggerate your problems, all right? So you might want to get them out of the way before you get the money, okay? I'm trying to tell you. You got more money, you can get in more trouble. Oh, buddy. Okay. We just talked that laughter away, huh? Okay. Because his situation is not funny. That shit is fucked up. Jeez Louise. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, that took all the laughter away, didn't it? Only for a second, okay, just for a second. Nisargadatta Maharaj, I Am That. It's a good book. Okay, did you hear that? 36 minutes, I got plenty of time. To myself, I am neither perceivable nor conceivable. Oof. So just in case you don't get that, all right? It can neither be perceived as in seen at any level, not even from awareness itself. To himself, what he is unseeable, nor is he conceivable, meaning with your mind, you can't even imagine what he is to himself and what you are to yourself. Unperceivable and unconceivable. There's nothing I can point out and say, this is I am. Meanwhile, you identify yourself with everything so easily. I find it impossible. The feeling, I am not this or that, nor is anything mine, is so strong in me that as soon as a thing or a thought appears, there comes at once the sense, this, I am not. Netty. Yeah. The only thing better than hearing what Nisargadatta said is to read it yourself. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's the only thing. Jesus. I gotta go back and read that again for myself. I'm going to read it now. To myself, I am neither perceivable nor conceivable. There is nothing I can point out to and say, this I am. You identify yourself with everything so easily, I find it impossible. The feeling I am not this or that, nor is anything mine, is so strong in me that as soon as a thing or a thought appears, there comes at once the sense, this I am not. Nothing. See, that's the problem. The average perceptual doesn't have a clue of how deeply you have to keep the kingdom first, deeply inside of you. With everything you do. That's the only way it's going to transform you. That's the only thing. That you take serious. And it just so happens, ironically, that when you take nothing serious, yeah, everything, and I mean everything, becomes a game. In the best way. In the best way. Jesus Christ. You recognize you always have time to play. You show up ready every single day. Yes. A certain type of way. Yes. So fucking hungry. I tell you. Yes. This is a good one. This is a good one from a long time ago. Trigger. By Trigger. Yeah. I took my power back. Yeah. We're gonna pause on that for a second. Trigger. By Trigger. Yeah. We took our power back. There's a reason why the Bible has in it to turn the other cheek, and the reason why it also states, the earth shall be inherited by the meek. Because this is a crucial ingredient in regards to the practices of the evolution of the awareness of your own consciousness. See, as long as you feel the need to defend your physical being from whatever is happening, and look here. No one has ever smacked me in my cheek except my mama, okay? And I can't tell you. What I would do if someone tried to do this today. Yeah. Because see, a smack hits you a certain type of way, okay? Mm. Mm. Emotion follows thought. I just had some memories going through, okay? Never been smacked, but I think, yeah, anyway. I tell you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put it like this, nobody's got to tell you what to do. And there's some things that are going to trigger you, and it doesn't have to be a smack. Life has a way of creating scenarios and situations of which, in the moment, you have an opportunity to make what is perceived to be a decision. But what has to be remembered in the midst of all of this is that you are just the witness. That which is presented with what appears to be a decision is just the object of the subject, which is all presented before the perceiver. And what you are is beyond all of this. So what that means is any sense of a decision is a show designed to create a seamless presentation of an individual. And is perfect in both its execution and how it is perceived in regards to how it is handling everything that its own mind is manifesting. And as this entity that for you goes by a me is presented with these situations in which it feels like it has to be deciding something, the key is to remember in the midst of all of this that absolutely none of it is reality. This is how you cognitively remove yourself from any sense of suffering. You must be so inclined to recognize that what you or I am now is beyond the mind. And just like we said at the beginning of this video, you are nothing. ... but pure entertainment. Trigger by trigger, I took my power back. Because it is in giving perceptuals a pass that, alas, you will rise. And where you will notice this vertical growth is on your insides, subjectively, as the joy within your being starts growing exponentially. As you're no longer moved and swayed by things that are perceived as happening externally, but you are guided by your intuition and inner knowings. This one's from René Descartes. A philosopher from a long ass time ago. You could just tell from the way he wears his hair, bro, okay? Ah, yes. But he dropped a banger. When anyone has offended me, I try to raise my soul so high.
That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work. Want to be a part of it? Listen up.
Hello, my name is Adam.
We'll give him a go again because it's that good. When anyone has offended me, I try to raise my soul so high that the offense cannot reach it. And then I added too, you are always there, here, now. You remain untouchable, immutable, inconceivable. Infinitely powerful. You are, and always have been, nothing. In fact, you or I am now. Max Planck was a Nobel Prize physicist. He's quoted as saying, when it comes to matter, there is no such thing as such. It's what's popularly known in physics now. Last year, well, not 2024, I think, not last year, 3 physicists were, no, actually last year, they were given the Nobel Prize for saying that the whole universe is quantum, okay? But Max Planck, he knew this. This was back in 1919, okay? 1919. And do you understand that some folks that are watching this video right now, just hearing this for the first time? Oh, but what he said was, we cannot get behind consciousness. This is the physicist. He understood this in 1919. And here's the crazy part. You are consciousness. (1919). But the machine, the mechanisms of society, it doesn't want you to know these things. I wonder why. Take your power back. We got 2 minutes. Yes. Take your power back. Have the courage to be still. This is a good one. We don't really need to elaborate on it though. Whatever happens to you, by you, through you. You are the creator, enjoyer, and destroyer of all you perceive. Now, understand some of these things that you'll hear from me. You need to say them repeatedly, like a mantra in your mind, okay? I have to say this every time. Don't think that I'm not listening to these videos, okay? Shit. I fall asleep listening to this. It'll get ingrained in my brain and my subconscious programming as I drift off into la la land. I do the same thing with the short ones too. I do the little short ones, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't care what it is. If it's hitting away, bang, I got that bad boy on auto replay. Ain't nothing else lifting. Everything presents with a certain level of energetic resonance. And the things that you hear me say This body's built perfect for it. So excuse me if it offends, but what you're listening to is precisely what this body needs within. So what's the problem? It's not one size fits all. There's 8 billion, my friend. Go with it. That's precisely where you're gonna find your guru. Okay? This is true. But you have to inwardly, subjectively surrender everything that you're addicted to and recognize, once again, my friend, that you are I am now, the nothing. And on that, we are at 1 hour and 2 minutes. So, yeah, I'd love to keep going, but and another one. But I love you, per usual. Namaste, and fucking bang, yo.